today?
Well, today's edition is going to be called Easter Special. As you all know, today is Easter Monday, so we're doing our Easter Special today.
And I hope you have had a good Easter. I think Lion's logged on.
Hey, Lio!
Yeah, hi Lio. Yeah, she's not able to be with us today.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, when we went to town the other day, she's come down with a cold, so her
Yeah.
voice is a bit croaky. She can't talk.
Yeah.
Saves us the bacteria anyway. Yeah, I
Shout
didn't
out,
say that.
Lio. Miss you
All right,
so
but she's
much.
on. I can say she's on. And Brown Everybody is on. Thank you for joining us. We're looking
Hi,
at
Mr. Brown.
we're looking forward to seeing the other guys, other regulars to join us today. Today we're just basically going to chat about Easter. What did you do on Good Friday? You want to tell us what we did on Good
Well,
Friday?
yes, on Good Friday we went for evangelism, and after that we went out interviewing people, and it was such an awesome time in Manchester Piccadilly. Honestly, the crowd, the weather, God favored us with a
Oh,
very
the
wonder.
weather
Oh
was
my
awesome.
God! Oh,
For April, it was proper
honestly,
summer.
it was.
All right, you want us to show them a clip of what we did?
Yes, the interviews we did whilst we were in Manchester Piccadilly.
So, like we said, we went to town asking people what Easter means to them. So basically, let's see what they did.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Hi everyone, this is Trent and we're in Manchester Piccadilly Gardens. We're interviewing people about Easter and what Easter means to them. I've got this nice lady with me and she's going to tell us exactly what Easter means to her. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Arita.
Oh, hi Arita. You look so good, by the way.
Thank you.
Good. So what is it to you? What does Easter mean?
Okay, it means to me because some people they celebrate like different things from the Bible. Because I'm Christian, I'm supposed to celebrate about Jesus, you know. Yeah. And it's really all about freedom.
Amen. Love that. I think you're the first person to give me that very good definition of what it is, and I really love that. Do you know why this bunny is the bunny like the rabbit and the egg and stuff?
I'm not too sure. I think the egg is for like but the bunny I'm not.
What's your special meal for Easter? Do you cook anything special? I know you're from Tanzania, right?
Wait, I mean, seafood from my country, Tanzania.
Wow, can you just tell me a little bit of how you do it?
Like a cooking.
Yes.
Okay, like the rice, the meat, the sweet potato, different things.
Good. Woo! Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah. So, how was the interview with the ladies?
It was good. It was very, very good. Even though there was a guy there with his massive speakers, playing, music.
It was a bit
But,
rowdy.
Yeah, it was a bit rowdy.
But never mind. Don't mind the noise.
No, no.
I mean, we're gonna get the message anyway.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so can I ask you, what does Easter mean to you?
Well, to me, like everybody else has said, Easter is just the resurrection period where our Lord Jesus Christ rose from the dead. And do you know this doesn't start just like that. It starts from Ash Wednesday, doesn't it? Ash Wednesday is a time where people
Begin the Lent.
begin the Lent.
So that's the first day of the Lent.
That's the first day of the Lent.
And
Yeah.
do we still have the 40 days fasting thing?
To be honest, well, I didn't observe it. I must be honest. So I don't know if people out there observe the 40-day Lent, but I'm sure in Nigeria they always observe it. But I didn't.
But you know what gets me? I mean, what I find fascinating here since I came to the UK, they have different ways of fasting. They say if they deprive themselves of not particularly food the whole day, but the particular thing, say smoking or say chocolate, say coffee, then that is fasting. Is that some kind of fasting for you?
Well, to me, no. As a Christian, no. If I'm fasting, I'm fasting. regardless of I don't smoke anyway, so regardless of, but I love my coffee so much. But regardless of my coffee or my chocolate, if I'm fasting, I'm fasting, and after my fast, I could eat my chocolate and I could have my coffee. So, but it's just I think it's just particular with certain people. I mean, I have seen my colleagues at work say, "Oh, I'm going to deprive myself this Easter period. I'm going to deprive myself of this, of that, of that." So I think people just do that, like maybe they just like doing it. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, but really, I think we need to hear your opinion about what fasting is. If that kind of fasting is acceptable as Christians, why I think I want to accept it is it's a form of fasting that I want to believe in. I think like I love tea as well. So if you love something so much and you are able to give up that thing for that period, I mean that's a form of fasting. Besides, okay, so like you were saying, the fast starts. The first day of the fast is the Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday.
And do we still do the sign of the cross with the ash? On that.
Yes, there was. I mean, there was a period. There was a period. I think it was last year or the year before. Whilst I was in Oxford Road, there's this church there. Actually, they were actually advertising. They put it there as Ash Wednesday, and they want people to come in for the service. I think it was a Catholic church, and they wanted people to come in for the service. So yeah, I think people still observe it. Yeah, but I didn't see anything like that this year. But I knew the year before when I was in town, I saw something like that.
All right. Let's see. A few people have just joined us. We have Oluti joining us,
Yes, how are
and
you?
Princess Modupe Otitoju joining us.
Hi,
Thank you for
Mama.
joining always. Like you know what we said about we're going to have this competition for our regular customer, so to
Yes.
speak. Where I think it's going to be next week.
It's next week,
We're going
yes.
to ask you a couple of questions. We want to give back to our people.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, you are the one that really make us who we are. So we want to give back to you. We have some vouchers to be won.
Yes.
And then we're going to ask you a couple of questions about our show. And you'll be winning these vouchers on our account.
Yes.
So look out for that again next week or the week after. We're going to advertise it more before we do it. So
Yes.
that's coming for you, our special Easter treat for
treat,
you.
yes.
So thank you for joining. I have your voice on your way. Sorry, I can't say your name properly, but thank you for joining us too.
Thank you.
I
We
think you
appreciate
joined us
it.
too. All right, so we're saying, tell us, let's see your points, your opinions about what you think should be a form of fasting, and why do we really have to fast? Do we really need to fast as Christians? This 40-day fasting like Jesus did. If he has done it, why do we need to do it as Christians? And why don't we do it as modern day Christians? Like our church, do they do it anymore?
No. I think I mean, at the beginning of the year, Redeem, because I'm a Redeemer. So at the beginning of the year, we kind of have our own fasting. We fasted from January into the end of February. So that's our own Lent, or that's our own fasting period. But I think it's an individual thing for people. If you want to fast through the Lent or through the Easter 40 days one, I think it's an individual thing. I haven't heard it. It's not something common in Redeem that we do. I don't know if you know, but
Yeah, well, I'm
personally,
wondering, they don't do it anymore like we used to do I started off as a Christ Apostolic Church. I don't know how you started.
CSC,
So CSC. So we used to do this fasting, the 40 days with Jesus Christ, and it's today. Today, Monday, we go to Galilee.
Yes.
We don't do all those things anymore.
I think well, like you rightly said, Fala. I think I agree with you. The last time I went to Galilee was when I was in Nigeria. And that was when I was in secondary school, where my parents were like, "We're going to Galilee, and we'll just drive somewhere down the hill, and we'll just have fun and say we're going to meet Jesus Christ there." So I don't think it's something that they do here. I mean, I've seen some of my friends, and I've seen the status where they said, "Oh, they're in Galilee, and they're the amusement park."
In Nigeria,
all sort of
yeah,
things,
so Galilee could actually be anywhere, anywhere. So
yeah.
this is Galilee for us now.
That's right.
Galilee.
Yeah, I agree. This is
All
Galilee
right.
for us. Yeah.
I think I like the old time religion to some extent. Really, I really
Yeah,
like
it's
it when you
fun.
used to do things the way they should be done. Okay, so what are we saying again for Easter? What is the right food for Easter?
Well, to be honest, we're blessed, if you know, because what we planned, God brought it back to us. He brought it to plan. Yeah,
but we don't have the video.
Oh, that's a shame. Do we not have any pictures at all?
No, they're not clear. Something
Oh,
happened. with the
shout out
video.
to Mrs. Edem. Ronke
Yeah,
Edem.
Auntie Ronke
Whoa,
did a lot for
God
us.
bless you so
Okay,
much,
tell us
ma.
exactly what she did.
We were talking about this Easter, and we wanted to cook a meal called Fray John, and that was for Good Friday, because as you know, we still follow the tradition of not eating, or should I not call it, I don't want to call it tradition. We still follow what on Fridays we don't eat meat, it's only going to be fish or whatever, or snails. Ooh, such as people who like igbi. Snails, they're very lovely. Anyway, we planned it that we were going to have a Fray John meal, and as God will have it, God blessed us with this lovely Auntie Ronke Eden. We had to go to her house. She cooked the Fray John. The Fray John is cooked with beans.
Yeah.
Most people use a walloyi to cook it, and then you mix it with fresh coconut milk, and then you have like a fish stew on it, and then you can grill your gari, from the oven, and sprinkle it, so it'll be very, very crispy. Oh my God, that was what Auntie Ronke gave it to us, and we loved it. It was absolutely 100%.
All right, we'll take some more videos of the interviews we had with people in town, and we'll come back to you. We'll talk more about this Fray John meal. So it's absolutely nice. So we'll see you in a minute. Hello, viewers. This is friends live at Manchester Piccadilly Station. It's a Good Friday, and we are celebrating Easter already. With me is a lovely, lovely, gorgeous, lovely lady. Please tell us your name.
My name is Oluwabisola Emerekwe.
So please, can you tell us what does Easter mean to you?
This actually means to me the death and the resurrection of Christ Jesus, who came to die for me and you.
Wow, it's about the death and resurrection of Christ Jesus, who came to die for you and I. That's good. So tell me, in celebrating Easter, what is the best gift you can give to somebody?
Actually, the best gift I think I can give is going out to evangelize, calling them to the awareness that Jesus Christ died for us at this point in time many years ago. I think that's the best gift I can give. Besides that, I can still give some other things, but I think that's the best gift I can give. Because actually somebody gave me this gift and it's still in me. I don't intend to lose it.
Tell us your name, please.
My name is Abiodun Ambola.
Oh my God, I love it. Sholebo. Sholebo, that is in short, Mrs. Sholebo.
Mrs. Sholebo.
Thank you very much. What does Easter mean to you?
Easter is talking about the death and resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. And it's such a significant thing in my life, being a Christian. Actually, coming from Islam, Christianity, it makes a lot of difference. Christ dying for me on the cross of Calvary. So that is the significant thing for Easter.
All right, thank you. What is the best Easter present you can give to somebody?
I suppose like what we've done today in church, Christian Parish, to go out fishing means we've come to Piccadilly this morning people about the love of the Lord Jesus Christ. I think it's selfish to have something really good and keep it to yourself. And I'm talking about salvation here. It's not something you must have and keep to yourself. It's give it out. The Bible says, for God so loved the world and he gave, so we need to give to people and let them know about the love of Jesus.
And the biggest gift is giving Jesus back the gift of salvation. All right, thank you. Does egg mean? If people celebrate Easter with egg, what does it mean?
It's amazing, to be honest with you, initially coming from Africa, because we don't usually celebrate Easter with egg. I suppose here in the culture here, my understanding of Easter egg, thank God for Google. Everything you want to know, you can go on Google.
Just Google it.
I'll just Google it. So I went on Google, and I think it's talking about, when the rabbits giving birth to kittens. That's an indication of new life. When Christ died and resurrected, he went away, giving us the Holy Spirit and giving us new life. He says when we come unto him, that he will give us a new life, just like he told the man that you need to be born again to receive Christ. So it's a new life. That's the indication of the egg, for a life.
All right, so we're back. The interviews, the ladies were telling us the reason for Easter, and I like the reason they give. We're going to come back to the comment Laya has made. Laya is on watching us; she's responding to us. Unfortunately, she can't be here, so it's good that we are having a feel of her, even though she's not here.
Yeah.
So these ladies we interviewed, we're talking about the reason for Easter. The best gift for Easter would be to give Christ, salvation back to people, to preach the gospel back. Do you think that's right?
Yes, I think that's the best gift you can give to anybody who does not know Christ. So, going out there.
What if they
and
want
telling-
more? Well, they want something more. They want some nice things.
Easter egg. Give them some nice Easter egg.
What Easter egg anyway? It's just chocolate.
Well, that is what people give. Back home in Nigeria, though, I've never eaten Easter egg before as a chocolate. I've never, honestly, I've never had Easter chocolate.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it
So
until I
we
came
just
here.
know there's Easter time. My mom will cook, we'll eat chicken, and that's all I know about Easter. But we never had any Easter eggs at home.
Yeah,
back
me
home in
too.
Nigeria.
But Lions just said something that we said Good Friday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to the Fray John. It's a meal set up for that Good Friday because we are not supposed to eat flesh or beef because Jesus Christ was killed in that day. So we are brought up to understand that when you eat meat, you are eating the flesh of Jesus Christ, and we don't want to do that. But
Yeah.
the guy came to die for us. We don't want to eat his flesh as well.
want to be
So
crucified.
what we're saying is, so we've been brought up or believe. I think every Christian does. I
Every
don't
Christian
know.
that I mean,
So-
every Christian that I know,
Yeah.
do have that belief that we're not supposed to be eating meat.
Meat. So we eat that food made from beans and fish that Sister Ronke Eden gave to us. So like she said, unfortunately we don't have the video, but it's made from beans and you eat it straight. So for the whole of Friday you don't eat any beef. So Laya just said, Monty suggested that we can eat snail.
Yeah.
Well, Laya just sent a comment that snail is meaty. Is that right?
I wouldn't believe that, to be honest. Because what particularly they're saying on that Good Friday is any meat that's got blood in it. Fish, of course, fish has got blood in it.
Okay,
anyway.
that's a form
So
of blood.
yeah, form of blood. But they just believe. Well, maybe like I said, meaty. But to be honest, what I particularly know is the beef or anything that comes from the from the cow, so to say, or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I like
fish-
the way you put it. Anything that has blood.
Yes.
Snail doesn't have blood, does it?
No. I think it's even the best thing that you can eat on a Good Friday.
But is it because you like snail?
I do. I love it. Honestly.
All right. So, well, like that answers. So it may be meaty, but it doesn't have blood, so it's still acceptable to be eaten.
eaten,
So,
yes.
but why do we have to eat Fray John? This particular meal.
I can't. To be honest, I would not be able to answer that. All I know is that this is what. Because my grandmother, she used to live in Campus Street in Lagos. So she, and we used to go to visit. So that's what she cooks. But Fray John normally, I think, is it not a Saro meal? Or
Yeah, I think so.
Brazilian,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
actually
yeah, Fray
originated
John.
from
That's
Brazil.
that word Fray John is Brazilian word, according to because we were speaking to other people on Friday, and that's what they said to us that that Fray John it's a Brazilian word. We didn't ask them what it meant anyway, but what we knew or what we know is that Fray John is made from beans, coconut milk, cooked together nicely. Oh my God, I cannot just tell you how I enjoyed that Fray John and Ronke Eden cook.
So
It
she
was
actually, this is what
absolutely good.
happened. She actually, we're just talking there at the Citizens talking about this meal, and she said actually she was cooking it at home.
Yeah.
We're like, really? So prayers, miracles do happen like
Of
this.
course, of
And we
course.
we followed her home, and we had this massive meal of Fray John, lovely fish. It was so delicious, and I mean that was like a miracle, dream come true, just like that. So dare to dream, it will surely come
You know
true.
why I'm laughing?
No.
You said we followed her home.
Yeah.
We didn't. This woman invited us.
No, but like
to her.
we went like some greedy people, and we were so hungry. By the
were-
time we got to our house,
Oh my God.
we were like,
We digged into
you,
it.
you even had to take away.
I had to take
I
away
shouldn't have
from
said
you.
that. No, we were like just greedy people, like, and we were not really invited. We were talking about it, then she had to say, "Okay, you can come."
You can
But
come.
thank God she cooked a lot,
Yeah,
so we
she
had
did, she
loads
did,
to eat.
yeah, so we
Lions
enjoyed it.
has said, salvation is the deal. Like, really, salvation is all we have to give for this
Yes,
sister.
yes.
But me, I would like salvation, maybe because I have it
Excuse me.
already. I would like some gift to, like, my husband didn't give me any gift. I don't know why, so I don't know.
I didn't
have
get
some-
any Easter gifts as well. But you got some Easter egg. There were
Yeah.
too many Easter eggs.
Yeah, but
with
that's
me and yours,
just
we had
chocolate.
like two each.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to have more.
quite-
on
Oh,
that day.
yeah, I had only
So,
two.
but the egg is just chocolate. So why can't we give? Okay, what was the reason behind the egg? Let me read what some comments have come through.
Okay.
Olu has said eating Easter eggs started
Excuse
in the UK. So I think it's a UK thing. It's not an African thing. But then we are here now, so we
Yeah,
when
better
we are in
join.
Rome.
You
we
can't
like
be like a
Romans.
Roman, yeah.
Okay. So why egg? What is the significance of egg? Did some of the people we interviewed? I think some of them said that already.
Some people said it. I interviewed Praise Abadimeji. She said something very fascinating to me. When I said, why all this egg, why the chicken, why? She said, well, auntie, she said chicken signifies life. And she said, so maybe that's where of course, I mean, the chicken are going to lay some eggs. So maybe that's where the eggs came from. But the thing is that they're not boiled eggs. They are artificial chocolate eggs.
Yeah, made in the shape
and
of eggs.
they're very, very lovely. Well, like I said, I love them. They're bigger ones. They are quite bigger ones with different flavors of Cadbury, of Kit Kat, Smarties, name it.
All right, so we're just going to be going a bit back and forth. You know, we have our agenda, but we need to react to your comments. Laya just said again that, but Jesus asked us to eat his body in remembrance of him. So how does that work? I mean, if we have to eat his body, to be honest, really, we should eat his body. I don't think we shouldn't be eating meat. I mean, Lyle, this is the most sensible thing you've said since I've known you.
Until
Thank God
today.
you're not here.
Thank God, Lyle.
How does
It is
that
true.
work with non-eating meat?
Well, I think we'll take that back to our pastors and ask them that question. To be honest,
Well, let me wear the cap of the pastor.
Go
here.
on, yeah.
I think when he says his body and it doesn't mean the physical flesh body. We should have his body. You know, like we take him on and his blood be a part of us, not the flesh. We couldn't have eaten his flesh, really, Lyle.
Of course
So
not.
I think I wanted to agree with you, but then
We disagree
technically
again.
it doesn't really sound. Though he said to eat his body, but I think it doesn't mean the physical body. It means the body, the spiritual body. We take on his body and then his spirit as well and his blood, which is there to do everything for us.
Is that not when we do, you know, when we do this what's it called?
Holy Communion?
Holy Communion
Yeah,
in church.
so
Would you
that's
do
how we
that
eat his
anyway?
body.
So yeah.
And the communion is not made of any flesh.
No, it's made of this leavened bread, and they're quite nice, and the wine.
That represents his body.
Non-alcoholic
So it's not the
wine,
physical
though.
body, not the
Yeah.
meeting day.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to say why egg. Egg means new birth.
Yes.
Like one of the people, I think Mrs. Sholebo said that on one of the interviews. I don't know.
Yeah, Praise said it to me as well when I
Yeah,
interviewed
new
her.
birth. So
New birth,
as Jesus comes to die for us, he's giving us an opportunity to have a new life, a new, like a clean place to start with. So it's new, everything. And I read again somewhere, I think somewhere online about Easter.com, some website
Why
called
Easter.com.
Easter.com.
Yeah, the one you said.
Why Easter and Easter.com.
Okay.
It said rabbits and hare were like seasonal. So
okay.
we have a lot of betting at that period when
Okay.
Easter is at this period. That's when we have a lot of betting of hares and rabbits. So it's the
Alright.
animal for the season. I stand to be corrected because I really not sure. I just read from that website and it kind of made sense.
You know what? Only if you said that to me, we'll have had rabbit soup.
Rabbit soup, yeah.
It's so nice,
But
rabbit soup.
that is proper meat.
Yes.
So
So
why should we
okay, yeah.
eat
So
it?
we can. Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
we could have it today.
we could have had it. You could have it yesterday or today.
Today.
All
So
right.
we
Next
can-
year we'll know what
should
to
we
do.
come
We'll
with
be
you
bringing
home
some. Yeah, we'll
to
be
eat
bringing to
rabbit
the
soup?
studio and do some rabbit soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Laya, I hope that answers your question. The another thing I want to find out, maybe we'll take a couple of interview again and then we'll come back and talk about the other things about
Okay.
Easter. We're still celebrating Easter. We're still live at Manchester Piccadilly. We're going to go around people and see if they want to talk to us about Easter. All right, ladies. Yeah, so the good news. Sorry? And you're just chilling out here. Can you tell us your name, please? Soldier. What's the meaning of your name? Alright. Where are you from originally? Mexico is from Mexico. What does Easter mean to you? Are you a Christian?
Traditionally, I am, but I'm not practicing.
Okay. Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Yes, he was the Son of God.
Oh, you believe that he existed, but not that he's the Son of God. That's good. That's fair enough. So how do you celebrate Easter? Chilling out there.
Now, chilling out, spending time with my friends.
All right. Do you have a special meal, a special thing to eat from there?
It's normally fried fish.
Fried
Or
chicken.
fried fish.
All right. Thank you. So what about do you believe in Easter egg? Do you believe in Easter egg? Why do people use Easter egg to celebrate Easter?
So, I
Yeah. And then we can get to know the business one. This egg Easter and the rabbit. Do you know anything about it? I don't. Maybe that's why I'm asking. I don't know what that is, honestly. It's been a long time since I've had. We've been asking for things up. Pizza, eggs, and people. I never know what rabbit is. And I've been wanting to ask people one day. So you don't know. That's very good. You know what? Have a nice and lovely Easter. Thank you. Was it? Thank you. Was it? Hello, this is Stress. I've got the gentleman relaxing. He said he has to go. Quick. Can you tell us your name? Ayman. So, what are you doing? Just chilling. Is it because of Easter? Alright, so what does Easter mean to you? Time to chill. Alright, so what kind of gifts do you give to somebody for Easter? Like card, yeah, and Easter egg. You give people Easter egg?
Yeah, exactly.
What is the meaning of Easter egg? You don't know? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Eritrea.
From where? Eritrea. So how do you celebrate Easter back there? Before you came to the UK? What kind of food do you cook? Special food? Okay, name one.
Like
Shiro. What's it made of? Is it potato or? Alright. Is it beef or chicken? Just vegetable. Alright, for Easter. Good one. Are you missing that food now? Alright then. So do you know Jesus Christ? Yeah, you're still watching Trends. You've heard all the comments from the interview at the city center. All right, so Francis is just going to read people who are logging in and talking to us.
Yes. Dumo, Abiesiko. I said happy Easter to us. Happy Easter to you too.
Thank you, Dumo, for always being there.
Duke Bell to Jews, thanking Pastor Mo on our behalf. God bless
Pastor
you,
Mo?
Ma. No, Pastor
Pastor
Ronke.
For
Thank
giving
you,
us the
Ma.
food.
Yeah, for giving
Thank
us
you.
the food. And she was shouting out to all the Strong Tower family, and she said, "Happy Easter to all of us." We say Happy Easter back to you, Ma, on their behalf. She was always saying, she said, I mean, I think it was the interview you had with Pastor Pastor Sholebo.
Yeah.
And she was saying that she felt what she was saying, Pastor Abi Sholebo. Sister Olu, the great, she should just shouting out to people. And then Sister
Thank
Jumo
you very much,
Biesiku
Princess.
said, yeah, then this is the Jumo's comment. She said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall be added to you. Salvation is the best gift for anyone during this season." I feel you says, yeah, I agree with you, Jumo. Salvation is the best gift anybody can give at this time of Easter.
Oh, thank you very much, Roxy. Yeah, well, talking about salvation as being the best gift, I was asking again, one of the questions I asked during the interviews out there was, which is the biggest, Christmas or Easter?
Christmas.
You think?
Yes.
Why?
I think Christmas is more, there's, to me, and the way I've seen it, Easter could be big. Well, I think the reason why Easter was big this time was because the weather was absolutely smashing. The weather was awesome. We had a fantastic weather. Well, Christmas is always cold, but we know it's Christmas and everybody's always prepared, and we always pray for a white Christmas anyway. To me personally, I think Christmas is more bigger.
Alright.
I don't know why.
But maybe I should rephrase my question. What I wanted to find out, which is the most relevant, and I think it's Easter really, because we could argue this out tomorrow, like we usually do.
Yeah.
But because Easter is the reason why we had Christmas.
I agree with that.
So you agree with me for once?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
He resurrected.
yeah, that is the purpose why it came. he came to do this, what we're doing in Easter. But Christmas is just the beginning of his
No.
life.
No, Christmas is his birth.
Yeah?
Christmas is the birth.
Yeah, Christmas is the birth, but the birth is not as relevant as the mission why he came. He came to die. So it's not about his birth.
Should
it's
I
about
sing
his
this
coming
song
to
for
die.
you?
Okay, go on. Is it in
Ọjọ́ tá
Ondo?
bá bímọ tuntun sílé ayé tó nílé tàlejò.
There we
ló
go
máa kí
again.
ikú ewu. It is the birth that is the biggest, not the resurrection.
No,
If he hasn't been
no,
born,
no.
how will he die and
So
resurrect?
if he doesn't have the mission to come and die, why was he born? He was born because he had a mission to come and die for us. So the dying is bigger than the birthing. Yeah.
If somebody if they didn't give birth to him, how would he die? How would
If
he
he
come
didn't
back?
have a reason to come and die, how would he be given birth to?
Oh, there we go again, Shade. We're not going to do
No,
this
really,
again.
in real life, which is more important?
It's
The
the birth.
birthing of a man or the dying of the man?
It's the birth.
Which is it the beginning
It's
of
the
the man
birth.
or the end of the man?
It's the birth.
The end of a thing is very, very important. More important than the beginning of
Well,
a
but
thing.
not the birth. The birth is the most special thing on earth. Is when the
But
baby is born.
the birth is just the birth. You can't
Yeah.
come without a purpose.
Resurrection
Your
is just
purpose.
resurrection.
No. Resurrection is the real deal. Is the reason why it came. Let's hear what maybe do we have people commenting? Am I alone in this world? Am I alone feeling this?
You're on your own.
Oh, Lio, help me. What do you think, Lio? I think the death is better than the. So we have comments already.
No,
For some
I
reason we can't see some
No, we
comments.
can't
Okay,
see. Yeah,
I think this is
okay.
just
Yeah. Easter is a fulfillment. That's from Dupe Otitology.
Yeah.
She said Easter is a fulfillment of his birth to accomplish his divine assignment. Exactly.
So, which is
It's
more
his
important, the
birth.
divine assignment or the birthing of the birth?
The birth.
No, the divine assignment, which is Easter. So I think Easter should be celebrated more. Easter should be bigger and more lively, more fun than Christmas. Christmas, people just make it bigger. I think Easter is the reason for the season of Christmas. So we should take Easter more seriously.
So we have to go from the bottom. We have
from
to
the
go
back,
from the
from the
back.
purpose.
No.
Let's look at it from the purpose. You don't come to earth without a purpose. He has a purpose.
Guys, can you help us out here? What would you say? The first day is starting again now. We're going to argue.
No,
this
she's
till-
just said it. Princess
till
has just
kingdom.
said it that the crucifixion. Oh God!
She
No,
said
I'm
Easter
trying
is
to
most
think.
relevant. That is the gateway for our salvation.
Exactly.
This is the main reason why he came to this world. That's Abimbola Drogbiton.
Yeah.
That's him saying that. Well, I'm not surprised then.
So what did she say?
Abimbola Drogbiton said Easter is the most relevant. It is the most relevant. That is the gateway for our salvation. This is the main reason why he came.
Yeah, I think
to
somebody
this
is reasoning
world.
with me. Two people, so two against you now. Read more comments. I'm sure everybody will agree with me.
There
for
hasn't
once.
been no comments is coming now.
All right, so we all agree that Easter is bigger, so we should celebrate Easter more. I think we should. It's just because I don't know why the whole world celebrates Christmas, but not everybody celebrates Easter. But I think it should be more about Easter than Christmas for me. And
Okay.
we should do more gifting,
Next year.
more celebration, more food.
Okay. Next year we'll be coming in Ashwebi. We'll throw a big party.
Yeah.
Everybody should know that
We
Easter
should.
is
We'll go
bigger,
to City Center and do
yeah,
that.
and I think that'll be good.
Oh, okay.
God willing, He'll give us a fantastic weather.
All right. So what we're going to say again? Yeah, where did this name Easter come from? I'm just going to read something I saw. I think sometimes we don't know the origins of anything. We just do it. So I was reading this. Like I said, it's from Easter.com. Why Easter? Say. Oh, where is this part? It came from a festival, and the word sounded like Easter. Okay, the name Easter. No one is 100% sure where we get the English word Easter from. In pretty much every other European language, the word for the festival of Easter comes from a variation of the word, like Passover, Pesach. There are some Jewish words here that sounded Pesach, which means Passover, Hebrew word, sorry. So I think that's where the name Easter came from. But some people think it's from a festival and a goddess around that time, which this person, the writer here, said no, it is from the Passover, the Hebrew word, which comes from the meaning of Passover. I think there is a Passover before the Easter period, before the Lent period. Is that correct?
No, I don't know.
Okay, we'll
I
read
don't
our
know. I'm going to be
Bible
very
more.
honest. Yeah, we should go and dig into our Bibles more about all this thing because it's quite interesting, honestly, when we know, especially some of those Hebrew words when we know them, they're quite good.
Okay, then something about Good Friday. It says good in the Good Friday comes from the Old English word good, which meant holy. So good is the same meaning as holy. So you can say Good Friday is a Holy Friday. You can also call it a Good Friday. So both words are the same thing, meaning good or holy. That's I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about is they say Easter Monday. Right. I read this something about Easter Monday. So what would you think is Easter Monday?
Going to meet Jesus at Galilee.
No, what day is Easter Monday?
Monday.
Which Monday?
Monday, Easter Monday.
Like the Monday before Easter or the Monday after?
The Monday
Easter?
after Easter.
So like this Monday, the
Like this
Easter
Monday,
Monday.
yeah, 'cause
So
yesterday was Sunday.
You're not right. So that's
Okay.
what I used to think before.
Yeah.
That Easter Monday. That's what everybody think. Until I read this why Easter.
And
This
you think
why
it's
Easter.
right?
Yeah, it's right because it makes sense. It's
Okay.
Easter is a long process. It doesn't just start on one day and finishes on the third day. Like we think it's just Friday from Friday, Good Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday.
Okay.
There is Easter. Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm listening to your conversation. Paula.
I think I'm confused now.
.com.
Okay, no, this is Easter Monday. I mean,
Okay.
what is Easter Saturday? That's what the one I wanted to find out. Easter Saturday.
Easter Saturday is Easter Saturday. I don't know.
So it's not the Saturday before Easter Sunday. Yeah, that's what I read. It's the Saturday after Easter Sunday. And that marks like the end of Easter period. Like I was saying, Easter starts from the first day of the Lent, the Ash Wednesday. It's a long period, over 40 days. The Easter celebration is very long. It's not just starting Good Friday and ending on the Easter Sunday. It ends on the Easter Saturday, which is the Saturday after this week. So next week Saturday is the real Easter Saturday. If you think I'm wrong, just tell me. But I think that's what I read.
Okay. Well,
I'm like, what have I just said? Well, it doesn't make sense to you, but I'm just telling you, this is something I found out. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back. We're still celebrating Easter. We're still live at Manchester Piccadilly. We're going to go around people and see if they want to talk to us about Easter. All right, then. Yeah, sorry?
The weather is amazing.
And you're just chilling out here.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name, please? What's the meaning of your name?
Yeah.
Alright, where are you from originally? Mexico. You're from Mexico. So what does Easter mean to you? Are you a Christian?
Yeah. Traditionally, I am, but I don't practice.
Okay. Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
That he existed, yes. He was the Son of God.
Oh, so you believe that he existed, but not that he's the Son of God. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, so we are still here. Maybe while you speak with Rotsi for a minute, let's talk about how to celebrate Easter. We'll just put.
yes.
So, Rotsi, what has been your experience so far?
Oh God. I wish these people could know that Jesus came to die for them and it's really fascinating about them. Some people, everywhere you go, they just want to block you, they don't want to talk to you. I don't know why, but some will not even give you a reason, but I just believe Jesus still loves them.
Well, do you think it has to do with Jesus Christ or just because some people like camera shy? I don't know, a lot of people decline coming on air.
Well, yeah, I would believe that, that maybe they're camera shy. But I wouldn't want to believe that on the second thought as well. I think it's what Jesus is. They don't want to know about it. And to be honest, Jesus has been the center of this country. But I don't know all of a sudden why they just don't want to know more about him.
And when you mentioned the name Jesus, people just kind of, I don't believe in it, I don't believe in it. When some minutes ago we are doing evangelism from the church, and we just see when you walk up to somebody and mention the name Jesus, you just want to take off, like run away from you. I don't know why. And they are celebrating Easter.
Yes.
And they don't know that Easter is all about Jesus Christ.
Do you know what, Father? That's very funny. People are everywhere shopping, and when you ask them, it's a party.
Hello viewers, we're back again. We're back again. So it's been argument over argument. We're talking about this Easter, so many things to know. All right, so we continue this discussion outside this set. Right now, we want to take some more comments. I think Lyle said something about what I said earlier, which is what?
No, she said the birth is more relevant.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said. That's
So the birth is more relevant than
Thanks,
the
Layo.
death.
At least somebody.
No, I
backed me
think
up.
no, but I have 2 against you already, so 2
Yeah,
against 2. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
All
that's
right, so
fine.
we're coming to the end of Easter. This Easter special. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've not succeeded in confusing you guys, like I have confused Roti. But never mind. So whatever it is, Roti, you want to give them a quick word, what to run with? I mean, the facts about Easter. Just give us a quick word to run with.
Yes. Well, all I can say is the best Easter present that you can give to anyone is to profess Christ to them and let them know who He is, why He came to the world, He resurrected, and that's the most important thing. All the eggs, all the rabbits, all the chicken is nothing at all. That's just the enjoyment part of it. But the main reason for the celebration is that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. And hallelujah. And all I can say is have a blessed week. Continue to enjoy being that spirit. And like I always say to you, be blessed, remain blessed. Jesus loves you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. One thing to run with for this period. This is the season of Easter, season of sacrifice. Somebody gave up their life for us that we may have life. So what are you doing to give up your life? Not necessarily dying, but to give up what you want and live for somebody. You don't live until you start living for somebody. And look, let's just touch on all the evils that are happening around the world now. If you guys would remember that somebody came and died for you, and all you can give back to that person, Jesus Christ, is for you to try to die for somebody, not kill somebody. You know, all these killings, all these, like Sri Lanka, you know, we don't want to go there because it's a lot to talk about. Even the one in Nigeria, the aid worker that was killed in Nigeria. Why would anybody want to kill somebody that's left their comfort zone to come to your country to help, and somebody has gone to kill that woman? Yeah.
Sorry about that, Mommy Otitology.
Okay.
She said, I just burnt a pot of rice while watching Trends. We're sorry about that. We owe you a bill. We owe you a bag of rice.
Offering, so that's what
it's a burnt offering. Yeah.
All right. So please, whatever you do, try to live for somebody and do good to somebody. That is why Jesus Christ came, that we may all make heaven and not kill ourselves.
Yes. To be honest, shout out to those people. Our hearts are with you, the Sri Lanka people who lost their life, and the Asos billionaire who lost 3 children. Our hearts is really with you.
That's just so
we can only pray that the Lord will just comfort you, comfort your family. We're deep sorry. The Lord Jesus Christ Himself will comfort you. So sorry about that.
And to that woman in Nigeria, our family, we are really sorry. As a Nigerian, we all apologize for her. It's a pity, but may God bless us all. Thank you for watching us today. See you next week. Don't forget, we have an opportunity for you to win something next week. So let's make it more exciting. And hopefully we have Lion here.
Yes, we'll have her. Thank you. And thank you for joining us at Trends. Goodbye and God bless.
I felt sorrow, but well, I feel I'm one shiny, I'm one shiny.